hear me? Malika, can you hear me? Okay, so I'm going to stop typing then. So I had a video that I just uploaded at noon, and it was supposed to play while we were chatting. I was using Yard Stream for the first time, and I'm not sure what happened. But if you get a chance, go and watch my video I just uploaded, and let me know what you think. Let me see. I had a bunch of people in my live, and I had to log out to kind of fix the freaking video. So a little pissed off about it, but I'm gonna make lemonade out of lemons. Because the video is uploaded now, and you can go and watch it. I have a frustrated. But it is playing now. And I don't know if you know anything about resin art. I am a resin artist, and I do a lot of stuff that has to deal with resin. And hopefully you can check out that video. Where are you from, Malika? I like that name, Malika, too, by the way. I'm just reading my comments. Oh, you're from Jamaica. I just started making the keychains. Oh, I'm going to have to go to your channel. Let me go to your channel, Malika. Let me look at your channel to see what you do. I love making keychains. I'm actually going to do another one.
Celery juice.
Trying to see if I can find your channel. You only have one video in your channel, Malika? I don't know if this is you or not. So your channel is Malika space 222. Why is it not letting me space? I'm trying to find your channel so I can see. I'm not finding it. Oh, you don't have any videos? I was gonna say, you should check out my keychain videos. My very first keychain video I did, it's almost at 300,000 views now. So the keychains that you were doing, how are you doing yours? I've done 2 keychain videos so far. I'm gonna do a third one. Sometimes I don't know if I'm gonna do it this week or maybe next week. How long have you been using resin? You don't really understand how to do YouTube or do the resin. Because my videos are really, really simple and easy. Anybody who wants to get into it, I wound up Googling it, uh, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I Googled, um, 'cause at first I was going to start off making like lip gloss and candles and stuff. I wanted to get into stuff like that. And then I came across resin. And then I was like, what is resin? And I started doing my research and I was like, oh, you can make all kind of stuff with this. I make all sorts of stuff. Let me take you around so I can let you see the stuff that I make. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. But this, I've made this little vase. I've made this tray. I do videos on all this stuff too, so I like this tray. What do you think of this tray? I try to display all my stuff. I've done this. This is a display plate. This is actually a coaster inside of this, and I turned it into a display plate. And I have another one up here. But if you do your research, I got stuff all over my house. Trust me. I got all kind of stuff that I use. But if you do your research, you will learn how to do a lot of stuff. I try to make it easy. About 2 weeks, huh? Yeah. Keychains are really, really easy and simple. You just pour the resin in and just make sure there's no bubbles. Use a big lighter to kind of pop any bubbles. And you just pretty much put anything in there. The very first thing that I did when I started out using resin was making refrigerator magnets. That was probably one of my very first videos. And I put candy inside of it. I put some peppermint candy, Mike and Ike's, Skittles, but you can pretty much put anything in resin. And I was shocked when I was like, you can put candy in resin. I was like, no, it worked. And it was beautiful. Nobody believed that it was candy inside of it. They thought it was fake. But yeah, check out one of my very first videos is refrigerator magnets I made. And I just kind of grown from there. And now that I'm monetized, I'm trying to get better and do more. So how do you do YouTube? Well, what you need to do is set up a channel. I'm going to have to probably figure out a how-to video on how to actually get started with it. But first you create an account. And then you create a name that you want for your business. And I was just Googling all kind of names. At first it was going to be Rose's World. There were a lot of Rose's Worlds out there. And then I was like, then it was Rose J for my first name and then my last initial. But then there was a lot of Rose J. Then I wound up adding Jay to it. And then I was like, well, Rose J Creates. And then I Googled that and there wasn't a lot of Rose J Creates. And so that was the first thing I did was create a business name, the name that I wanted my channel. And then once I went from there, I just started just researching and doing a video here and there. And you're about to start doing coasters. You will love doing coasters. I have so many coasters. I have done so many coasters. And you say you haven't done coasters yet, have you? Let me go get my coaster so let's see it. I'm getting hot. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's warm. This weather's getting warm. But I do all kind of. These coasters that I did. These the mold comes in a. Maybe I ought to put this laptop down. It comes in a set. So these come in it was a 4-piece set, and you can break it apart. I don't know if you can see it. You can buy, I kind of like these. This way you can just do one big coaster and then you can divide them up in four. So that's easy. You don't have to do individuals. Um, these are some individual ones I made. These are flowers. Next time I do this, I'm gonna let my resin get a little bit more thick. The resin was kind of thin, so you can't really see the definition of the flowers. But this was one of my white flowers. Now sticking together. Here's the blue one. The flower it just is the resin was just not setting up properly, but and this is one I've done. I forgot what these are called, but they have the indentation inside of it, and you can just paint over them and kind of color over them. But I hope you get into it. It's a lot. Here's another one of the 4-piece sets that I did. And these are coasters. And a lot of these I give out as gifts and stuff. So you can do a lot with resin. You can make a lot of stuff. This is another one of the flowers that I made, but I want to redo these because the resin just wasn't quite, it was supposed to bloom out like a flower, but I hope you get into it. I hope that, you do your research. There's a lot of stuff out there. And just do your research. Make sure that you wear the proper PPE equipment. I always have my mask on, my gloves, because resin still is a chemical. And it's very strong, and you don't want to get in the habit of inhaling it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. But yeah, I mean, I hope you get into it, and I think that you'll find that you like it, and um, um, you can do a lot with it. I make a lot of, I have so many keychains over there. It's just ridiculous. I had some on my Etsy channel. I have the same Etsy channel as my YouTube channel, Rose J Creates. But if you go on my Etsy channel, you'll see different keychains that I've done on there as well. But just check out one of the videos. If you're going to do keychains, when I did them, I did a whole bunch of keychains. And like I had so many left over. Just pick a couple of them. Pick your initials. Do anywhere from 3 to 5. You don't need to do the whole tray. I wound up doing the whole tray and had so many freaking keychains. But do your initials. Next time I do it, when I do the thank you. When I do the next video, I'm gonna probably do about 3 keychains. I'm not gonna do a whole tray of them. Hi Melissa, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. I had uploaded a video. I had 2 videos scheduled for upload earlier, and the ideal was they were supposed to play while I'm chatting with you guys on StreamYard. I had never used StreamYard before. I've only used YouTube. You're new to Resin too? Yeah. I was talking to Malika and she said she's new to Resin too. I love Resin. I've been doing it for a year now. Huh? More than a year? You think it's been more than a year? My daughter says it's been more than a year. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Because I got monetized last year in May. But technically, I have been doing it more than, yeah, I guess. How do you get the 1-to-1 ratio right? I have some that haven't cured yet. It's been days. So that's a good question. Because if you're not mixing properly, it will not cure. Resin takes anywhere from 24 to 36 hours to fully cure. My resin always cures within 24 hours. My daughter's trying to duck down. I'm not doing a video, Moni. I'm live. I seen you trying to duck down. Unbelievable. Anyways, the 1-to-1 ratio. I don't always use a measuring cup. Sometimes I use like little shot glasses. And if I really, you're just making a mess. I swear. Sometimes I use shot glass. You can use anything. If it's a 1-to-1 ratio, you can use any plastic cup or paper cup, as long as they're equal amounts. And what I do is I mix mine anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, and then I let it sit for 10 minutes. The reason I let it sit that long is because I want all those air bubbles to come to the top. I want all the air bubbles to rise, and you want your resin to rest because you just mixed it for those minutes, and the bubbles will, rise to the, float to the top. And then that's when you can use your big lighter to kind of pop them while they're still in the cup. You can use the big lighter or a torch lighter to pop the bubbles. But if your resin has not set properly, you either did not measure properly or you haven't mixed properly. You have a heat gun. I have a heat gun too, but for the most part, I just use my big lighter. You can go to the dollar store to get the big lighter. The heat gun, um, those are great for larger projects, but if it's a smaller project, the heat gun kind of moves everything around. And if you don't want something to be moved around, use a big lighter to pop your bubbles. If you don't have a big lighter, you can use a straw too. I've used a straw when I first got started. I used a straw because I didn't know anything about a big lighter or a heat gun. And so I used a straw, and then you can just blow on the straw. Just make sure you get a paper towel and wipe your lip, wipe your tongue, because you don't want any spit to come out the straw, because any moisture hits the resin, it's ruined. And you can use a straw to pop the air bubbles too. I don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah. If it's not cured, what is it that you made, Melissa, that still hasn't cured yet? And you don't have to destroy that project, because I've done it where my resin didn't fully cure. The part that's still gummy or still tacky, you can scrape it off and then pour another layer of resin on top, and then it will cure. I've done that before too. A skull ashtray and a heart. Gotcha. And you don't always necessarily want to use a heat gun for smaller projects, because, like I say, if you don't want your colors to move around, or if you are doing something specific with it, like adding alcohol ink or adding flowers to it, and you want it to stay in place, the heat gun will kind of mess that up. So get a big lighter. You can go to the dollar store. Everybody carries big lighters, or a torch. I just found out that Family Dollar carry torches now, so I'm going to get a little handheld torch. I've been using my big lighter. It's done the job perfectly, but I want to try and start using the torch to see how that works out. How long have you been doing resin? I know that Malika said that she just started doing it. Yeah, if it's been days and it hasn't cured yet, it wasn't properly mixed. Hi, Victoria. Says, good afternoon. All I can't seem to find the right kind of resin. The resin that I use, I just started about a month ago. Yeah, I mean, like I was telling Malika, pick something that is easy. Um, the very first thing that I did, my very first project, I made refrigerator magnets. I got this mold from Amazon. It has, little small, it was like a dozen round circles, and I used that. And I poured my resin in it, and I added candy to it. I added peppermints, I added Mike and Ike's and Skittles, and I made refrigerator magnets out of those. And so I gave those out as gifts. Um, the long lighter. What? What do you mean, Melissa? What do you mean the long lighter? And the resin that I have been using that I love now, when I first started, I just bought whatever was cheap and just, oh, big lighter. Yeah, that's what I use. I just use a big lighter. Yep, one of those lighters that you use to light a candle or a barbecue pit. You don't want to use matches. I mean, I know sometimes people get desperate, and if they don't have anything, they'll use a match, but that's just it. You can't quite get the bubbles to pop with the match. Yeah, it's the big lighter, not the actual lighter for a cigarette. It's the big lighter, yes. Okay, I see what you meant when you said long lighter. Yes, the big lighter. You don't want to use those type of lighters because you'll burn your finger. You want the big lighter or a torch gun. And you can get the big lighters from the dollar store. That's where I go to get all of mine. Hi, Vern. How's it going? I was just telling them about my video that uploaded earlier. I was on StreamYard, Vern, because I've never used StreamYard. I know that's your baby, and I tried using it. And my video, I wanted my video to upload while I was chatting with everybody, but it didn't. I don't know what happened. So I was a little disappointed that I didn't test it before I did it. So uh, I don't know if you can have videos playing while you're chatting on StreamYard, but um, I don't know. But my video wasn't quite playing correctly on StreamYard. So yeah, I did. I don't know. You're gonna have to give me a tutorial on it. But when you do StreamYard, Vern, you're live. So I was trying to have my video play and then be in the chat rather than be live. My video was supposed to be playing. My new video that I just posted today, um, my resin jewelry box that I made. But the video, for some reason, I don't know what happened, it wouldn't play. So I was a little frustrated. But you guys have to check out my newest video I just posted, guys. And if you haven't thumbed up the chat, please thumb me up. I see I only got 2 thumbs up, and there's 7 people in here. So please help a sister out and thumb me up. I don't very rarely go live, but I said I needed to start doing it. Since I am monetized, I got to get that money up. And, YouTube takes a lot from you. I mean, they give you a lot, but they take a lot from you. So I got to get them coins up. So, Tina told me I need to do more lives. I told her, look who's talking. You need to do more lives too. So, your 5 hours, Vern, honey, I'm about to you. Because, you do it regularly. I'm trying to get better at it. But if I want the money to kind of be coming in and make this a full-time business, I'm going to have to start doing more lives. So, but I was explaining to the girls about the resin. Um, and, one of them was saying that she hasn't quite found good resin yet. The one that I'm using, I get it off Amazon. It's called, it's from the epoxy resin store. It's called General. I'm going to type it in too. So that way. But it's called the epoxy resin store. And then when you look for it on Amazon, I generally type in general use epoxy resin. I know that this company called Total Boat, they've reached out to me. And hello, Michael. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Michael Graham. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But welcome to the live. Please thumbs it up. Just chit chatting with everybody. We're talking about resin. And when I go on Amazon, I just type in general use epoxy resin. And I normally get the 1 gallon, but they've been out of the 1 gallon. And so I've had to get the 2 gallon, which I'm just going to go ahead and start getting the 2 gallon because it just lasts longer. The 1 gallon is about $45. The 2 gallon is about $75. And I actually like it. But Total Boat, this company called Total Boat, they're another resin company, reached out to me and wanted me to sample some of their product. And so I sampled their stuff, and their stuff works really well. They're not paying me. They just sent me a whole bunch of free stuff to let me see how I like it. And I liked it. I like it. Total Boat a little bit more expensive than what I'm used to paying, but the stuff the quality was great. The merchandise that they sent me a lot of stuff. I wasn't expecting that much stuff. And the video that I did with the jewelry box, I used the Total Boat resin. And so that turned out really well. But like I say, the normal resin that I used was the, oh yes, free product is good. Yes, they reached out to me. I've had a few people reach out to me. They're the only ones that didn't want me to pay for it. But some people want, they want to send me free stuff. They want me to pay for it, and then they'll reimburse me the money. Nope. you're gonna send me free stuff, send it. If I have to pay for it, then no. But Total Boat is the only company so far that sent me a bunch of free stuff without me having to pay for it first. They wanted me to test it out and see how I like it. And like I said, I have a lot of people reach out to me wanting me to buy their product, want me to test it out, purchase it. And if I like it, they'll reimburse me. I know, exactly. Nope, nope, nope. You want me to try your stuff? Then you either pay me or you send it to me for free. Otherwise, I can continue using the stuff I've been using. So yeah, but I've been, getting sponsors is great. What is this? I was just sponsored by a jewelry company. You go, Vern. I'm so proud of you. When I grew up, I want to be just like you because you got it. You got this game and ran with it. I know a young lady on here was asking me about how to properly start a YouTube channel, and I know that you do tutorials on how you do start to finish tutorials on how to properly set up a YouTube channel. So I'm gonna definitely refer them to your channel. Hi, Charlie. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Oh, thank you, Michael. Mako, I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but to the person who asked about, yeah, I have 10K. I get those subscribers, but that money, I got to get that money up there. I got to get the money up there. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Yeah, I got to get that. I got to start doing more lives. And I was just so pissed off because I wanted my video to play while I was chatting with everybody, but that's neither here nor there. Look at this phone. Oh, sorry. Oh, Lord Jesus. So this is my phone case I made, Vern. I don't know if you can see it. Where's my phone at? Because I do so much with resin. You can make so much. This who was I chatting with earlier? Who was that? Melissa. Or maybe that was no, that wasn't Melissa. That was Malika. When I was chatting with Malika earlier, I was showing her this coaster that I had made, and this is the same coaster, but I wound up turning it. I wound up using another mold to put on top, and then I added this other piece, and I made this. I did a video on this. Let me fix the phone. Hold on, sorry guys. I did a video on this, and Lord Jesus, let me go sit down. Shut up, mommy. My daughter laughing at me. I'm gonna sit down because. Okay. Yeah. So I wound up. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I did a video. I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. But say I did a video on the items you sent me. Thank you. You're so welcome. I have some other stuff that I wanted to send you since you're a member. Tina was like, how many members you got? And I was like, just y'all. I said, I don't do no lives. I need to do more lives. A lot of people, subscribe to my channel. But nobody's, I only got, you guys as members. So I am offering membership if anybody's interested in becoming a member. Everybody will get a free, all my members, I'm going to be sending them. And Vern, I'm going to show you this, what I'm sending you. I told my sister, I know that she was sending you some stuff. And I said, I got to send Vern some more stuff. So I was going to send everybody these bookmarks that I made. I made a whole bunch of bookmarks for anyone who just even signs up or what have you. I got a whole bunch of them. I got all kind of colors over here. So, Brian, I'm going to chat with you later to find out what color you want. Or if you know, you can already put it in the chat. Melissa, what did you say? Do you have to wear gloves? Yes. These are some gloves. I got alcohol ink on it. But yes, I have gloves and I have mask. Yes, ma'am. Do you have to wear gloves and mask? Yes. You definitely want to have your PPE equipment on because resin is a chemical and it does have an odor to it. It's not strong, but you don't want to inhale that if you're doing resin. Or I do resin a lot. I do a lot of stuff, and you don't want to. This is a video, one of the videos. The video that was supposed to air while I was chatting was going to show you how I made this. This is one of my jewelry boxes that I made. I got some stuff in it. This one, and I made a blue one. But if you make resin as much as I do, you want to have on that PPE equipment, because those chemicals eventually over time, you know. Charlie, I'm new to resin. The resin I use is 1-to-1. I prefer the 1-to-1. By way of advice, do you have better results? I prefer the 1-to-1. That's just, which one was your favorite? Oh, green, Vern? Okay, good. And then I also have this one with the flower in it, Vern. But if green is your favorite color, I'll get this one sent out to you. You want the green one, or you want this one with the little flower in it? I'll see the green one if that's what you want. And I try to do stuff, I want to try to do stuff for the members and everything. But Charlie, I prefer 1-to-1. I've gotten resin where it was a 2-to-1 ratio. Flour, okay, I got you, Vern. I got you. But I prefer the 1-to-1 ratio, because I can just pretty much pour it in any container, any cup, any, as long as it's equal amounts, you can just mix it. I mix mine for 3 minutes, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. It just depends on how many bubbles are in there. If it's not that many bubbles, I'll mix it for 3 minutes. If it's a lot of bubbles, then I'll mix it for 5 minutes, and then I'll let it rest for 10 minutes. Always let it rest for 10 minutes. And then I'll pour it, and then I'll use a big lighter to pop the bubbles, and then there you go. There you go. Charlie, you have a YouTube channel? I want to check. I like checking out other resin artists. But yes, Melissa, you definitely want to wear. I use a drill to mix. Oh, Lord Jesus. A drill. You don't want to use a drill, because it produces a lot of air bubbles. If the drill is working out for you, by all means, but I mix mine slow and steady. I mix it slow for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. In the beginning, when I first started doing my videos, and I could just tell, I was just going at it, just mixing and mixing and mixing. And it was producing all those air bubbles. And like I was letting it rest, but it was just taking forever. It's easy. Oh, gotcha. I understand. Look, I understand. How does that work out for you when you're mixing it with the drill? Like, what did you say about it don't get hard by letting it sit? No, it takes resin completely about 40 minutes to completely harden. So I mix mine for 3 minutes. I let it sit for 10 minutes. And the reason I let mine sit for 10 minutes is, like I say, I want to get as many bubbles out. I don't get many. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. If you don't get many bubbles, then go at it. Stick with what works for you. But I get asked this a lot. People reach out to me all the time on YouTube. Like when I did my keychain video, they were like, how is it that you can let your resin sit that long and it not cure up? It takes 40 minutes for resin to completely cure. So if you know that you have a large project to do and it's very tedious, like keychains, then you probably don't want to let it sit for 10 minutes, because you've already lost time and it's going to start to cure eventually over time. So if you're doing keychains and it's very tedious, because you got each one of those cylinders to fill out, because I got a gang, and I tell you, I got so many keychains. I just, I got a lot of them. I got keychains for days. I'm going to do another video, but this time when I do a video, it won't be so many keychains. I'm just going to do, this one has dried flowers in it, so this is an idea for you. This one has rocks and sand, so that's a good idea for you. This one has gold leaf paper. There it is. My Aura Initial has gold leaf paper, so that's a good idea for you. This one, I put beads in it. I got so many keychains. This one, I put glitter in it. You can put pretty much anything in resin. And of course, I showed you this one, dry flowers. This is my initials. But the mold that I used for this one, it was a reverse facing mold. And I didn't realize that when I took my aura out, that this is the side that everyone would see. I mean, it looks fine, but you can't see the details. And those are the details that I wanted to show. But when I did the resin, when I poured it, it was reverse facing. So I have a new silicone mold that's front facing. So that way I don't have to worry about that. But, you know, and this one was my ocean. I don't know if I'm holding it right. With rocks and shells in it. This one, these are fake flowers in here. I don't know if you can see it. But it's a lot of you know, ideas that you can do with resin. And this one had dry flowers and gold leaf paper. Well, I notice I got a lot of stuff. I need to have a fire sale to get rid of all this. Do you have to wear a lot? Do you have a lot of? Yes, I have a lot of molds. Yes. And this year when I do my taxes, I'm going to get a tax accounting because obviously I'm running a business now. Those are nice. Or are you selling them? Yes, I am selling them. I have an Etsy channel. And if you go on the Etsy channel, you'll see all those on there. And so, yeah, they are for sale. And yes, Melissa, I do have a lot of molds. I have, you know, yeah. I'm going to, like I say, this year when I filed my taxes, I want to use a tax accountant. I've always done it myself online through TurboTax, but because this is considered a small business and had a lot of expenses purchasing a lot of stuff. I mean, the fact that, you know, this is a workspace, I have a bunch of stuff. I mean, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you can kind of see it. Let me turn this light. You can kind of, this is my workspace. Hold on, let me kind of. This table. But I do, I mean, I don't know if you can see half of this stuff. Let me turn the light so you can see it. So I do a lot, like these are crystals that I made. I made a whole bunch of crystals. This is, you know, a bunch of crystals that I made. And this is a tray that I made. This is a pink tray. I don't know if you can quite see it, but yeah, this is a tray that I made. Put my crystals on there. There's another tray that I made. These are jewelry boxes that I made with the lid. These are crystals on top. And these are jewelry boxes that I made. So you can see them. Let me move this back. Jewelry boxes that I made. These are little jars that I made. These are with flowers in it. These are actual resin jars with resin. I have the mold for it and everything. And, you know, you can make a lot with resin. Just different jars and stuff. And these are all actually resin. I made these. I have videos on it. These are some of the jewelry boxes that I made. I don't know if you can quite see them. Made these. I have one. So I use a lot of this stuff. I make a lot of this stuff and I use a lot of it. And this is another resin tray that I made. I try to keep everything organized. These are a bunch of bracelets. I made all these bracelets. I don't know if you can see them, but and I did a video on these. These were bracelets that I turned into little trinket trays. So, I mean, it's a lot you can do with resin. This was a bracelet, and then I put my photo on top of it and poured resin on top. So, it's a a lot that you can do. I mean, these are some jars that I made, some sort of vases that I made. This one was made like lace. I had a bunch of these. My daughter has hit me up for them. Let's see. I made these little ocean thing trinket trays. I got videos on these, so I don't know if you can see these. You see it? I do a lot. This was just little cheap little dollar trays that I got, and I filled it with rocks and beads, and then filled it with resin. And these are just little cute little display trays. Right now, I am drying out some flowers because I want to use them in a project. I think I've been drying them out too long, but I'm making my own pressed flowers, my own dried out flowers. So I'm using this gel. Ugh. Let me turn this back around, turn my light back around. I do a lot. I make a lot. I do a lot. And so, yeah, I do have a little bit of it on the Etsy channel. I'm still here getting ready for my interview. Good luck on your interview, love. Do I sell molds? I don't sell molds. I just sell the product that I make. Maybe I need to get into selling molds. But no, I don't sell the molds. I just go on Amazon to get my molds. Really, really cheap and inexpensive. And, you know. Vern, what is your interview for? Yes, the Victoria, those little ocean thing, trinket trays, I think those are on my Etsy channel. I don't have the jars on there. I don't have the trays on there. Oh my God, setting up an Etsy channel. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a whole day. You need a whole day to do that because setting up a YouTube channel was so much more easy. Etsy channel, you have to do every little, you have to wait an hour. I mean, it's just to do one keychain. It takes hours just to set up a site for just doing one keychain because you have to measure everything. You have to do the ounces, you have to do the weight, and you have to put in all these details just for one keychain. So I think I got like 8 items on there. And I'm gonna put more on there because I have a lot of stuff that I do. And my trays, my resin trays, the small ones that you saw, those are the small ones over there. Those are $25. I have larger ones. My larger one is in the room. But I have larger ones, and those are. I just bought some shallow Easter candy bowls and join us with birthday money to use to make some keychain. Yeah, I mean, good luck. Like I said, the keychain molds that I had got when I first started doing keychains, they were the reverse facing keychain molds, and I didn't realize they were reverse facing until I pulled out certain letters. But now I have the front facing mold. I just think I just got it. This is the one I just got, and this is the one you want, the front facing. And the way you know it's front facing is the letter R. You'll know because if the letter R is looking at you right side up, then you'll know that you have the front facing mold. So I'm going to use this one to do another keychain video. This is something I just did. I got molds for these, and I gave these I made these for my nieces. These little molds with the mirrors on them and everything. Fix this. There we go. You guys think of these? I just did these. I think I did these last week. I didn't get a lot of views on this. I was shocked I didn't get a lot of views on that video, but yeah, Easter is coming up, and maybe I need to do something Easter themed. Try. Huh? Oh, my daughter just reminded me St. Patrick's is coming up too. So for St. Patrick's, yeah, I am going to And these are just little paper cutouts, and I'm going to turn these into jewelry. So, and because they're green, I was going to do these for St. Patrick's. So, but Easter, I haven't thought about what I'm going to do for Easter. So this is going to be the necklace, and then these two, I'm going to make them out of earrings, but I'm going to kind of have them at a slant. So, um, can't wait to do that. Um, yeah, I think they do got Easter egg molds. I mean, I'm sure they do. But I'm going to try to work with what I got because I ordered so many molds that I'm just going to kind of work with what I got. Hey guys, make sure you're thumbing up thumbing up my live, guys. I got 11 people in here, and I only got 7 thumbs up. So I would really appreciate if you guys kind of hit that thumbs up button. Victoria, you have a lot of beautiful stuff. I'm behind. Needed to start watching all your videos. As long as you can watch the one I just uploaded today, I will be happy. If you can just watch that one, I'm good. I just did a set of alphabet keychains and got the dead cricket from dead crickets from Petmart and made them some creepy crawly cricket keychains using. Oh wow, interesting. I mean, you can put a lot of stuff in resin. I put candy in mine. I put flowers, paint. I've never thought about creepy crawlies. More power to you because I won't be touching them. But yeah, oh that's really smart. How did those go over? You get them out as gifts or did you sell them? And I need to go on Amazon to see if they have any Easter egg molds. I got all kind of molds. I got molds for everything. I'm trying not to spend money on, more molds. I'm trying to kind of use what I got. I mean, this alphabet mold, I needed to get a new one because, like I say, sold some already. Oh, good. How much do you sell your keychains for? Just curious, Brittany. But with this one, with these, I am going to be making these sort of two-tone. I'm going to make these. I kind of gave 2 to the people at PetSmart that gave me. Oh, wow. They just gave you the crickets. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. They're fixing to do a huge project. My husband's going to encase his desk with epoxy and have a nice Star Trek scene in it. Oh, I hope you videotape that. I watch a lot of videos. You sell your keychains for $4? That's too low. I'm just going to tell you right now. Your labor alone, that is just too low. You will never make a profit. I mean, the time and money that you put into that, I mean, just your time alone, your labor alone, at minimum, huh? Yeah, my daughter's just talking in the background. $10. At minimum, $10. My keychains range from $10 to $15. $4. I would never sell a keychain for $4. Yeah, even if you have a coupon, your keychains, yeah, $4 is too low. You sell your moons for $9. Yeah. How do you price the coasters for sale? Well, it depends. I have different molds. If it's a 5-piece mold, then I have all of it written down. But for my 5-piece molds, I'm selling those for 30. For the 4-piece molds, and each one of them is different. It just depends on how you're going to do it. Okay, thanks. Still new to this. Oh, not a problem. I just will not be selling keychains for $4. Period. Just yeah. That you will never make a profit. Would you say, Vern, sure look better? Good. Thank you. But yeah, I would never, ever, ever sell keychains for $4. Yeah, this is a business, and if you're making them, you know, you may see them at the dollar store or something for that cheap, but they have a mass amount, so they can, lure their profits like that. But if it's just you and it's a small business, $4, no, no, no. If you and your husband are gonna, or you're gonna do the video of the desk, because I like watching those videos. I seen another video a guy did his desk, and he made it look like fish were going through the desk on the top, uh, and it looks so gorgeous. And then I seen another video they had a map, and they poured resin on top of the map and made that a desktop. So I like watching those videos. How much would you sell a domino set? So I saw the domino sets. I don't have any. I don't know much about dominoes, and I saw the molds for those. So I'm not sure. I would do research. What I would do is go on Etsy. That's how I kind of get inspiration. You go on Etsy and then you type in resin dominoes to see what people are selling them for, and then you kind of look at, okay, theirs looks a little bit better than mine, so mine's look a little bit better than theirs, and then you can kind of gauge the price from that. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean that's something you need to do a video on. I guarantee you're gonna get a lot of views on that. People are interested in stuff like that. It's very unique, and resin is a niche. Not everybody is familiar with it, but the followers that know about that, they will flock to your channel for something like that. Hi, what is it, Fabricon? Fab, my site isn't what it used to be. Fabdicon. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Fabdicon, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Please thumbs up the live if you're just stepping in. I just posted a video. It uploaded around noon today, so I would love it if you guys can watch it. If you get a chance, I was trying to have the video play while I was doing my live, but I don't know what happened. I was trying out Yard Stream for the very first time, and I normally do my lives on YouTube. When I have done lives, they've always been on YouTube. I was trying Yard Stream for the first time, and my video didn't play while I was chatting, so I was a little disappointed. But yeah. But Melissa, as far as dominoes, I would just go on Etsy, and then type in resin dominoes and look at what they're selling theirs for. Kind of get an idea how you want to do yours. If you want to do yours with, dry flowers, then you want to charge a little bit more because dry flowers, it's a higher market. If you're just using alcohol inks, then just look at what the price point is. Look at the lowest price point and then the highest price point, and then kind of go somewhere in between. It's not hard to make a channel. Nope, it's not hard at all. It's really, really easy. First, you want to think of your channel's name. And, because my name is Rose, there were a lot of, I wanted to go with Rose World. There were a gang of Rose World. And I'm like, oh, Lord. So I was like, then I was like, well, I'll just go with Rose. And then, then I was going to go with Rose J, my first name and then my last initial. I was a gang of Rose J's. And so I wound up putting the JAY on the J. And then my daughter was like, well, how about this? Rose J Creates. And I was like, oh, we looked it up. And there weren't a lot of people with that name. And so I was like, okay, that's going to be my channel name. And once you do that, then, Monty, what else did we do after we created the channel name? Then what? Oh, you enter in your channel. You want to edit your channel banner, and in order to create your channel banner, you want to go on PicMonkey I use PicMonkey, and the channel banner, they have the specifications on how big the banner would be, and we chose our channel banner, the picture and everything, and then we did that, and then you go to all your settings on what you want displayed on your channel. You pick a picture that you want on your channel. Some people want pictures of themselves. Some people want pictures of their products. And then your channel, it's real simple and easy. It is really, really, you can Google, go on YouTube and how to create a YouTube channel. And it's real, real easy. My daughter kind of helped me set mine up. My daughter, she's in the background saying, yeah, my daughter does banners. Her name is I Am Lovely Monet. I'll type her name in. So I'm going to type her name in so you guys can go to her channel. And she does banners, intros, outros. She does those. Thumbnails. She, that's her name, I'm Lovely Monet. And she has her YouTube channel. She was the one that kind of got me started. And she's like, how is it that, I've been doing this for a while because, I got over 10,000 subscribers. And resin art, if you're interested in resin art, it's a huge following. That's why I have so many subscribers. As far as the money, you have to constantly keep uploading videos because, my money has kind of gone down really, really low now because I wasn't uploading videos regularly. When I first started off, the money just was going up and, I kind of got lazy and stopped uploading videos. But once you get a channel and you put a video on there, it takes, you have to get, 1,000 watch hours in order to become monetized. You have to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 followers. So most people can get the followers first before they can get the watch hours. So you want to get 1,000 followers and then 4,000 watch hours. Like I say, anybody can get 1,000 followers. You just kind of keep promoting your channel. You can go to people's lives. And we used to be able, when we were doing these lives like this, used to be able to click on the little icon to the side and you can go to that person's channel and subscribe to their channel. Like hopefully you guys are all subscribing to each other's channel. If you want to post your link in the live, you can, and that way we can all click on your link and, subscribe to your channel if you have a channel. But you need 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people to your channel, and then you need 4,000 watch hours. The watch hours is what takes the longest. 4,000 watch hours. It took me 6 months. My daughter said 6 months. It took me 6 months to get 4,000. Was it 6 months? I don't even think it was that long. But I would say 6 months to get 4,000 watch hours. And then a little trick way to get watch hours, you can run your own videos. This is a little secret they don't tell you. You log out of YouTube. You can't be logged in because you're watching your own stuff. You log out, and then at the top search bar, you type in the channel name that you created. And then you open up that channel and then you click on the videos and then you let the video run as if you're somebody just watching that video. YouTube doesn't know that it's you that's watching your own videos. You can watch your own videos, but you just can't be logged into your channel. And you can just let it run 24/7, just let it run around the clock. Every day you want to clear your history. You want to clear your browser history because you want YouTube to think that you're somebody new. Because if you're letting it run, and you haven't cleared the browser history, then YouTube kind of gets a little hip onto that. So you can clear your browser history. If you're logged into your channel, if you're logged in right now, on the left-hand side, you'll see history. You click on history and then you click on clear browser history. And then you'll do the same thing over again and just let your channels just play. I let my channels run on Safari and I let my channels run on Google. And so that's how I was able to hurry up and get 4,000 watch hours. I don't even think it took me 6 months. My daughter said 6 months. I don't think it took me 6 months. I want to say less time than that. And you just kind of let your videos play. And, if you have your cell phone, you can let your videos play on your cell phone. If you have another tablet, you can let your videos play on your tablet. Any device, you can let the video run. We were reaching out to family members, telling them, hey, run my videos. And so all the family members were running our videos. And so it was helping with our watch hours. And then I was able to get monetized. But you have to keep those videos up because my money has gone down a lot. So I'm going to have to get back to doing videos twice a week. Definitely when you first get monetized, you definitely want to do as many videos as possible. If you can do at least once a week, great. If you can do twice a week, that's even better to help with your monetization. So, it's not easy to set it up, but it's hard to become monetized. And once you become monetized, you start looking at it like a business. I mean, people are making crazy amount of money just doing Just simple things. Just I'm like, I look on YouTube, and there's this channel called what is that channel we be watching? Claiborne something. Money, you remember that channel name? Anyways, and this guy, he just runs other people's videos, but you have to let the audience know that these are not your videos because you have to give credit to that other person. And his views are just like in the hundreds of thousands, just running other people's TikTok videos. He's giving them credit. But I'm like, just simple stuff. You just make money off of it. And I'm trying to make this a business and, do this full time. And, you know, but it's fun. Once you get into it, you won't be able to stop because I'm on Amazon every day, all day, looking at new silicone molds to try and to do. And like I said, these were the last ones that I had ordered. I was like, oh, these are cute. And so ordered these and put dried flowers in it and gold leaf paper. And then this was a necklace pendant and decided, just to kind of add a little bit more bling touch to it. I'm going to have to go to the hardware store to get something to attach to it so it can hang up. And I'm going to give this to my nieces, my two nieces, and let them hang it up and stuff. What does it mean? Monetize. Sorry, I'm still new to this. So when you're monetized, YouTube pays you. They pay you because you're now monetized and you're developing traffic on your channel, and they pay you. YouTube keeps 60%. I'm sorry. YouTube keeps 40% of whatever you make, and you get the 60%. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why do they keep 40%? Well, this is a free flat platform. We're using their platform. And I mean, like one check I got was almost a little under $500. Imagine if I had gotten the whole amount. YouTube kept 40% of that. And then they sent me the rest, which was a little under $500, like $590 some dollars. Like, yeah. And you get 60% of your pay, and YouTube keeps 40%. So they're giving you free money to do whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever your passion is, if you want to get into resin and you feel like this is something you want to make out of a business, then by all means, and YouTube will pay you because people are watching your channel and your ads. You want to let your ads run. That's how you get paid. You can kind of customize your ads. When you're monetized, you can decide how you want your ads to go. I have my ads set up in the beginning, the middle, the end, and you want to have at least 10 minutes worth of video in order to get paid for the ads. Now, some people have videos that are, 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes long, but the views are up in the hundreds of thousands. So, I mean, if I can do a video for 6 minutes and have 100,000 views, then by all means, how can you get paid? Is it a check or PayPal? It's you can set up a bank account, or they will send it to you by check. My bank account. You can set it up whatever information you give them, that's what they'll use to deposit your check. I get a check every month on the 21st. So, I mean, it's free money. Brittany, if this is something you really want to do, I would videotape, whatever it is that you want to do. Just whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to do makeup, my daughter does makeup. Some people, there's this lady I was watching on YouTube. I mean, she literally videotapes herself. People just watch her, and all she does is just eat. She just sits and eats, and people just watch her, and she gets all these views of people just watching her eat. That's it. She's not doing anything. She's just sitting and eating, and people just watch her, and you get paid for doing all kind of stuff. Kid channels are very popular, but with the kid channels, I don't think that you can have comments on it. I don't think the comments can be on because it's a kid channel. So a lot of times you can't comment if there's kids in the video. What else? You definitely want to watch the language in the background. If you're going to play music, you want to use music that's free. You don't want to use somebody else's music because you'll get flagged. They'll flag you instantly for what do you call that? Money, what do you call that? When you're using somebody else's music and stuff. Copyrights. I'm having a brain freeze. How are you? So good. I've been doing it for a while now, and I do my research. I mean, I'm on YouTube and Amazon all day, every day. I'm looking at Amazon. First, I go on Amazon. First thing I do, go on Amazon to see the different silicone molds. I type in silicone molds for resin. Stop it, Alexa. I go on Amazon and I Google silicone molds for resin, because if you Google silicone molds, you'll get the silicone molds that are designed for cooking. And so once I see a silicone mold that I may be interested in, I was like, oh, this is nice and neat. I can do a lot with this. Once I decide the mold that I want to get, then I go on YouTube and I type in videos for that particular mold. And it gives me an idea of what other people are doing. It's like, oh, I can do that better. I can do that. Copyright infringement, that's the word I'm trying to say. Yeah, you have to be mindful of the music that you have on there. They have free music. So in my intro, I have free music. Other people can use your videos. I don't know if you know this or not, but other people can take your videos and put it in their videos and take credit on it. So that's why my videos, in the bottom, you see a little picture of me on the icon. So that lets people know that that video doesn't belong to them. And there is, yes, it's called a watermark. My daughter's like, it's called a watermark. Let me think. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Up at the top. Let's see. Up at the top, under the search bar, there's a word called filter. And when you click on the word filter, you can click on the type that you're looking for, and then you can click on videos, and then you can type in the name, like I type in resin art. I'm trying to think, how did I do this? So I click on filter, and then I think it's Creative Commons. Which one is it? Oh, Lord jeez. I got to research. Forgot which one. I think it may be Creative Commons. But anyways, this little, under the search bar, the word filter, when you click on it, it's a button that you can click on. And you can search for videos that don't have a watermark on it. And you can turn that video into your video. People can steal your video and get views off of it. So that's why you want to have a watermark on your video. Some people who don't even know how to do watermarks, what they'll do is have they'll have a stand. They'll have, just pretend that this is a stand. They'll have a stand and they'll have a piece of paper or a clipboard with their name on it, and it'll just be sitting on the side of their video. So if somebody were to try to steal their video, they can't, because their name or their channel is on the video. So you definitely, if you create a video, you definitely want to have your watermark on there, or you want to have your business card or something with your name sitting in the background. So if someone tries to steal your video, they can't, because your image is on there. How hard is it to mix different colors together? It's not hard at all. Have a good day. Tell everybody hi. This is my daughter.
How everybody doing?
She does makeup. She does makeup on her channel. Hard is to mix different colors because I want to do some projects for artists. Yeah, I'm making some. All right. Oh, I think that would be great. Are you going to have them do it, or is it something you're going to do? But it's not hard to mix the colors. You just kind of, alcohol ink. The one thing about alcohol ink, I would say, it clings to the side of the cup. So alcohol ink, it takes time to properly mix it. Whereas if it's mica powders, I have a bunch of mica powders. Mica powders mix better. But alcohol ink, they cling to the sides of whatever they're in. So you have to kind of keep rubbing them down to get them thoroughly mixed. But alcohol inks, I like alcohol inks. They're a lot lighter and they're a lot thinner, whereas mica powder is a little bit more thicker and they're a lot darker. I think that would be great. Autism awareness. I think that sounds fun. Yes, 4 is too is low. People need to. Yes, I mean your labor alone. Yeah, I mean there's no way. Yes, you can use acrylic paint and resin. I have acrylic paint as well. I'm going to be using acrylic paint actually, and I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to be using acrylic paint to do this cutting board. I'm going to make an ocean theme cutting board, and I already taped everything off. I taped the back sides off. I'm going to, when I pour this, I want it to kind of go on the edges. So I'm going to use acrylic paint for this. So I'm going to make an ocean theme cutting board. Hello, Rose J. How you doing? You're a flamboyant creator. How's it going? Welcome to the live. Make sure you thumbs up that chat. We're just talking about resin. But yeah, I'm going to be using acrylic paint for this. So when I do the video, I may start the video tonight and then post it on Friday. And I'm going to make an ocean theme cutting board. I need to go to Home Depot to get some cutting board oil because once I do this, I want this to kind of shine and not look so pasty and dry. So I'm going to get some cutting board oil. So I'm going to use acrylic paint for this. I've already kind of pre-prepped and taped everything off with my painter's tape. Just made an ocean theme cutting board with acrylic paint. Oh, yes. I have to check your channel out then. I'm going to have to, because this is my first time doing a cutting board. You have what's your channel? Is this your channel? Flamboyant Creator? If you want to put your channel up here, we can. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. If you want to put your link in there, you guys are more than welcome to put your links in the live so we can all subscribe to everybody's channel, show everybody some love that's in the live. So you did an ocean theme cutting board. This will be my first time doing the ocean theme cutting board. I am excited. Now this is one thick cutting board. Like this is thick, but this was a free gift this company sent me. They sent me a bunch of free stuff, and I was like, man, this is one thick cutting board. I could cut this in half if I had a bandsaw and made 2 of them, but I'm going to make an ocean theme cutting board. I'm going to do the ocean theme up top, and then at the bottom, I'm just going to keep this, natural. I'm going to put some oil on it. I haven't been brave enough to post it yet. Doing these lives, some people like Vern, who was in here earlier, she does 5-hour lives. 5 hours. When she does a live, her lives range anywhere from a minimum of 3 hours up to 5 hours. So more power to her. It just takes a lot for me to do lives. It's easier for me to work behind the scenes and just show my hands. When I first started doing my videos, I always, kind of let people see who I was. And I was like, they don't need to see who I am. They just need to see my hands and just see the project. And so I was like, why do I need to keep showing my face and just, all I just do is just show my hands and let the work do the, speak for itself. But this is the resin I use. I wanted to show you guys. The epoxy resin store. And then when I go on Amazon, I type in general use epoxy resin. And this comes in 2 parts. This is A, and then I have the B down there. This is the 2 gallon. I've been using a lot of this. Got a sticker on it. That would be me. I'm not a video person. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm pissed off that my video didn't play the way it was supposed to play, but it's running now. That's what you have. You have this, Melissa. You have this. Yeah, I love this. It's so clear. It's so clear. I don't have to mix as long with that. I can mix for 3 minutes, and there are no bubbles. It's very clear. And I had to show you just how clear it cured. I don't think it's over here anymore. I think my daughter hit me up for it, my kids and my family. Yeah, they don't care. That's the 2 gallon. They don't carry the 1 gallon on Amazon anymore. They've been out. And I wound up having to get the 2 gallon. I'm kind of glad I got the 2 gallon because it's lasted me forever. You know. But yeah, I like that. It clears. It cures very clear. No bubbles, and you know, but I'm getting micro bubbles. Micro bubbles are fine. They're fine because you can use a big lighter, the long big lighter to pop it out, or you can use your heat gun as long as it's just you're not trying to move stuff around, or you can use a torch lighter. I just found out that my local Family Dollar carry the torch lighters, so I'm going to get me what's the difference between the A and the B. So you want to mix them together in order to. Oh, Lord Jesus, I almost fell. They come in 2 parts. Resin comes in 2 parts, A and B. And this is the resin, and as you can see, this is the hardener. If you do not mix them properly, then you will not get a product that cures. This is my phone stand I made. But you have to mix both parts together, and these are 1-to-1 ratio. Like I said, I mix mine for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, and then let it sit for 10 minutes, and then I pour it into my mold. I'm just curious, anybody who buys resin, do you always have more hardener left over than the actual resin? I'm not sure why it is, but whenever I use resin, I always have more of the part A left over than the part B. And the part A is a lot thicker and the part B is a lot thinner. But I always have more of which one do I always have more of? The A, because the B is the hardener and it's thinner. And I always have more of the A, which is thicker, left over. And that's why some places, when you see them selling resin, you'll see a big jar and then you'll see a little jar. And that's probably why they do that. Because it's thicker. That's why I don't. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't throw it away. I keep it. So when I get more resin, I just continue on using it. It's like I paid money for this resin. It's expensive. And so I just keep it moving. Yeah, you guys definitely want to at least set up the YouTube channel. And then as you go along, if you're deciding you want to do more with it, then you'll do more with it. I wound up setting up when I first set up my YouTube channel was in 2016. And I just set it up. Didn't have anything on it. I just wound up setting it up. And then I wound up closing out because I wasn't using it. And then once I realized, I was like, me and my sister, we were just talking about wanting to create a business. And she does, she makes lip glosses and creams and stuff for your skin. Okay, so it's the same as I've been buying at Joann and the little. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think I've ever been to Joann's. I don't have any Joann's around me. I just order mine offline. I've tried going into Hobby Lobby to get resin, but they're always sold out. They're always just out. I don't even think they keep a large quantity in there. But Hobby Lobby has those 40% off coupons that you can use. And at first, for a long time, I thought it was 40% off your total purchase, but it's 40% off the highest item. So you can always divide your items up and just say, hey, I want to divide these purchases up. That way you could use the 40% off more than once. But yeah, that's a little tidbit. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend creating a YouTube channel. what I do, the 2-ounce bottle mixed it together. I use the popsicle stick. Yeah, I use popsicle sticks too. It's a lot stronger on stirring it than what I'm able to do. It gets 43 letters because gotcha. Yeah, I don't. If you went to Hobby Lobby and it was fast curing, I don't know because resin takes about 40 minutes to completely start to cure. And I had a little bit left over. I had did a project, and I was like, I'm gonna test just to see how long it'll take. And I used a little silicone cap, and after 40 minutes, this is what it did. It started to solidify, and I just wound up pouring it on top of this. I don't know if you can see it, but I just wanted to test it myself, and I just kind of keep this. It took about 40 minutes, and so my resin, I can use it up to 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, it'll start to heat up. You'll feel it start to get hot. You definitely want to make sure if you're not going to use it for anything else to just pour it in a random mold. Just pour it into anything. Alphabet molds and then do it that way. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but resin, if it's curing that fast, I don't know. My resin has never cured that fast. I've always done the same thing, mix it for 3 to 5 minutes. Um, if it's little bubbles, I'll mix it for 3 minutes. I mean, 4 minutes. If it's no bubbles, I'll just mix it for 3 minutes. If it's a little bit more bubbles, then I'll mix it up to 5 minutes. Thanks for the live. Gotta go, everyone. Have a blessed day. You too, Victoria. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, it cured in minutes. Oof. I don't know. Maybe it was already pre-mixed. Was it pre-mixed, or did you have to mix it? Welcome back, flamboyant creator. Melissa, was that pre-mixed or did you have to mix it? And oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. I've never had resin cure that quick. Mine take about 40 minutes. And another channel you guys can watch if you're interested in getting into resin and finding out little video ideas is a channel called Little Windows. It's little dash windows. You can Google little windows or you can go to your address bar and type in little windows.com. And they carry a lot of silicone molds as well. So I get molds from them also. They take a little bit longer though. Amazon, you can get your silicone molds in a couple of days, a day or two. With Little Windows, they have great stuff on there. They have great videos. They have tutorials, but it could take up to like 15 days for you to get the silicone mold. I ordered from them, but you see how much they went up on the prices. But I guess they're still cheaper than, yeah. I like Little Windows. They have really great stuff, but it just takes forever, and I don't have 15 days to wait for a silicone mold. When I order silicone mold, I'm ready to do that project within that week or maybe the next following week. I'm ready to, already start working. I have a jar full of stuff. I need to just have a fire sale and get rid of everything. But yeah, Little Windows is a great another site that I go on to. YouTube, like I say, if it's something you're interested in, I always go on Amazon first to get my silicone molds, and then I go on YouTube to get inspiration and kind of get ideas, and then I go on Little Windows and kind of get inspiration and ideas, and just kind of go from there. Hopefully, everything has been helpful to everybody. Kind of give you some ideas. Yes, they take forever. Yeah. Yeah. And then one time I had a project, a video I needed to do, and the mold never came. It showed that it was delivered, but I never got it. So they delivered it to the wrong address. And then they also use their molds. Yeah, I like their molds, their bracelets. A lot of my bracelets, all my bracelets come from them. All my bracelet molds have come from Little Windows. They have really great bracelet molds. I use their molds. And they send you the whole kit. They send you the template, the cutouts and everything. They send you how-to video, measurements and everything. They make it easy for you, but it just takes forever. And then another place that's really, really cheaper than anybody, cheaper than Amazon, cheaper than Little Windows. It's called AliExpress. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. They're over, I think, in either China or Japan. And obviously, if they're out of the country, the silicone molds, I think I paid $8 for this. And AliExpress may have this for $5. Their stuff is so cheap because obviously, a lot of that stuff is made over there. It's little or nothing. You can get this bracelet mold for like sometimes they'll have it for 50 cents or $1, but it takes forever for you to get it. It just, my daughter ordered some stuff in January. She didn't get it until I think April. And I just ordered some stuff. I ordered these. And these are videos on. These are going to be shakers. These are going to be shaker keychains. Pour everything in there, and I'm going to turn these into shaker keychains. I have a whole bunch of these, but it took forever for me to get these. I ordered these, I think, I want to say maybe last year. It takes forever. The stuff, these were, I think this was like 23 cents or something. Their molds are so cheap, but it takes a lifetime to get them. So if you know that you don't have a project to do within the next hemisphere, by all means, order them. I have some stuff waiting that I've ordered, and I went back in to check, and they say it's going to be 88 days before I get it. I'm like, unbelievable. It wasn't 88 days when I ordered it, but it's always a holdup. Once you order it, it's a done deal. They said I'll get it in 88 days. They said it's a holdup with the manufacturing, so I'll get it in 88 days. So by the time I get it, I'll sometimes the stuff I've ordered from them, I've just wound up going back to Amazon to order it because it's just ridiculous. So, 88 days, I don't have 88 days to wait. When I order my stuff, I'm ready to do the video within that week or the next following week. So these are going to be shaker molds. And it's, I got a bunch of them that I got. Oh, here are the rest of them. And it took forever for me to get these. And I'm going to turn these into shakers. You pour the resin in there, and then it's a little indentation. You can fill it with stuff. And then it comes with these sticky sheets, and you put it on top, and it's supposed to stick to it. And then you add it, you can add water or baby oil, and it turns into a shaker. So I'm going to do a video on this. I got so many videos that I'm going to be doing. I just kind of have to just do them and then just upload them. And that's why I kind of need my stuff like right away. I have about 50 molds. Yeah, I'm way over that. I probably have over 100 silicone molds. Who did you just say you ordered from? I'm sorry. It's called Ali, A-L-I Express. If you go on their site, oh my God, their stuff is so freaking cheap. My niece told me about them. They sell everything. It's out of the country. It's in either Asia, China. I think it's in China, but it takes forever to get it. My daughter ordered stuff in January, and she got it in April of last year. I've ordered some stuff. I just got those, and I think I've ordered those last year. And then some other stuff that I ordered that was only supposed to take 17 days. They sent me an email saying it's going to take 88 days for me to get it. So I'm like, it's just ridiculous. It's silicone spoons from the Dollar Tree. Yep, I got the silicone spoons, but I just been using my popsicle sticks that I got from the Dollar Tree. They seem to kind of work better for some reason because I'm able to scrape the edges of the cup. I can't necessarily scrape the edges of the cup with the spoons. I'll use the silicone spoons to scoop out and pour it in, pour it in the mold. But for the most part, I use my jumbo wooden spoons for everything. And I got these little things, these little cutouts from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to turn these into jewelry. So I'm going to do a video on this and pour resin on it on the front and the back, and then attach my jump rings. And these are going to be earrings, and then this is going to be a necklace. And I'm going to do these for St. Patrick's Day, kind of in honor of green. Trying to stick with the themes and everything. So, you guys have any more questions about resin? It's been really great chatting with everybody, kind of getting to know you guys and letting you guys know what I do. I like doing this. I'm trying to make it a full-time thing. So much so that, I want to create a business out of it. I want to. There's another resin artist that I follow. Her name is Artsy Mad Woman, and she does a lot of stuff on her channel too. And you just get inspiration from everybody. I made a 82 on my personal narrative in my schooling. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. And what type of schooling was this? Or were you going to school at it? I guess I should be asking. It's been a long time since I made 82. It's been a long time since I've been out of school. I actually thought about going back and learning how to create a business. I went to Penn. I was signed up for Penn Foster. I was signed up for Penn Foster maybe a year ago. I was doing their real estate class. This is when I was trying to still figure out what I wanted to do with my life. The pandemic was hitting, and I got laid off work. I'm in HR. My background is HR, and I was like just trying to figure out, because I just wanted to be my own boss and do my own thing. And somehow I was Googling real estate, agents, because I was thinking about getting my real estate license. And then I was like, well, what if I, become like, a real estate agent, not necessarily an agent, but what do you call those under the agents? Under the property manager, I forgot what they're called. Leasing agent. I thought about becoming a leasing agent and then kind of learning the ropes, and then having them train me to become a property manager, and then eventually learning about real estate. But then I kind of detoured and got into resin, and so I've been doing this ever since. And so I'm happy what I do. I want to get better and better at it. My camera equipment, I use a computer and a laptop. Some videos I see, it's so elaborate. Let me see who's texting me. So it looks like my sister just texted me. It looks like the stimulus package just got sent to Biden's desk. So hopefully everybody gets that stimulus. It'll do a lot to help boost the economy, and help kind of get us back, getting out to know people. I want to take my grandson to the park this weekend. So it just depends on how the weather's going to be. I may go to the park this weekend and go walking and just let him go and fly a kite. It's been nice all week. I got my window open, and it's just been a beautiful, beautiful day. So, but guys, thank you so much for stopping by my live. I really appreciate it. What is it? Dumb question. Can you use food coloring in red? Yes, you can use food coloring. No. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking about resin. I'm thinking about no, you can't use food. Sorry. I was thinking about something else. So I have a bunch of these jars, and I'm going to be using food coloring. I'm going to put baby oil in it. And if you put baby oil in these jars and then add your food coloring, it becomes like a mini lava lamp. So you can't put the food coloring in resin because it's too liquidy, and I don't think it'll properly cure. but I am going to do a project that kind of involves food coloring, but it won't be with resin. I'm going to make different resin projects. Lord Jesus. And I'm going to be using these jars. Fix this. Crack this somehow. I have never used food coloring in resin, so I would say I don't think you can because it's too liquidy. It may not cure properly. It may release moisture. I was using a rose, and I had bought this silicone mold, this nice big square silicone mold, and I was going to make a flower, floating flower in it, and um, I, cut the flour off, kind of let it dry out just a little bit, and then put it in a silicone mold. And everything looked great. And then throughout the middle of the night, I started hearing popping. I just started hearing popping. I was like, what the heck is that noise? And so I get up and I come in here, and the mold is just exploding. Just it's popping and it's growing out like lava. And luckily, I had it sort of sitting in the center of the table. And I kind of caught it just in time because I had to hurry up and get it because it was just growing like a blob. Let me get it. So this was supposed to be a rose. This is the bottom part of it. And then this is the top part of it. It exploded in the middle of the night. It just started hearing all these popping sounds. So the moisture from the flour, even though I let it dry out, there was still moisture in it, and it reacted and made this happen. And so it looked like an explosion, and I just keep it just one more before you go on the chest set. Pour fill a half, and then just one more before you on the chest set. Pour fill the half, and then pop them out. Pour it up again, and then lay the other half on top. Yeah, I mean, I do that too. When I pour my resin, I kind of make sure I'm popping bubbles as I go, um, especially if it's that small. The chess pieces, that's a small mold, so it's easy to kind of get as many bubbles out as possible. Uh, I mean, you could just run it over. This would have been great had the moisture not leaked out and exploded. The other side, this side looks interesting. I kind of like how this side looks. And then this side, it just looks horrible. It just looks, I don't even know, I still have it around, but I keep it just as a reminder of what can happen when there's moisture that comes in contact with your resin. It just started like bubbling up, and I came in, I was like, oh my God. I had to hurry up and get it because I was just worried about something bad happening. But yeah, I do the same thing. Hi, sister. I was about to get off. I was talking to everybody about resin. That's my sister. Yeah, it's only for a half. Yeah. I've been looking at that mold for the chess mold and just got a meeting. Gotcha. We're glad you stopped by. We're going to be going to visit her in a couple of weeks down in Texas. I mean, Texas has lifted a mask mandate. I'm still wearing my mask, so I'm not playing about this mask. I just don't want nobody clowning and saying, I will be here wearing my mask. So, you looking forward to us coming down there, Sabrina? You said me too. Hell yeah, I'm wearing my mask. Yep. You see my phone stand I did? I miss you too. I can't wait to come and see you down there. I can't wait to come down there. Sell it as a yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting, and I said I kind of like the backside. How the backside looks, it looks interesting. I said, but this front side, you can just. I said, ooh. My daughter's like, what happened? I said, it just exploded. Just started I said the flowers just started releasing its moisture, and this was going to be a floating rose, and I was just so excited, and everything was perfect because I poured my first layer and let that cure. Poured my first layer because I wanted it to be a floating rose, and it just yeah didn't work out so much. And it's interesting because it looks clear when I look through it from the bottom, but from the sides it looks cloudy. So I don't know. Because when I first did this 1 inch pour, everything was clear. I kept using the big lighter to pop any bubbles to keep it clear, and it looked fine. It was great. And then in the middle of the night, I just got to hearing weird noises and didn't know what that was, and thought something got in the house, and that was that. So, but I am about to get off the live, guys. If you have any other questions, Brittany, Melissa, anybody, you can send it to me in the regular messaging in the comments, and then I can kind of do some one-on-one answering for you. But sister, thank you for stopping by. I've been on for a little over an hour and a half, but I'm about to get off, and so thanks and welcome to my live. Sabrina, I just posted a video, so please check out my video, and then thumbs up if you haven't thumbs it up yet. My channel is, let's see. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can find it. No search results. Hold on. Why is it not letting me? Why is it not letting me? I'm trying to find it, but it's not letting me. Thank you and have a great day. If you want to send me your channel link in the comments, then I can find you that way because it's not letting me find you for some reason. So if you want to send the channel link, I can find you that way. But thank you guys for stopping by. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys about resin. Please watch my video that I just posted. Hopefully you guys get a chance. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, everybody. Where do I find the link? So what you can do is go up to the search bar, go to your channel. You can go to your channel, and then once you're logged into your channel, up at the top search bar, you're going to click on it. You're not going to do anything. You're just going to click on it. And once it's highlighted blue, you're going to go over to edit. You're going to hit copy. And then you're going to take it over to the link, and then you're going to paste it. And then that's how you'll be able to get the link, like that. You just go up to the search bar, not the YouTube search bar, but the actual address bar. You're going to click on it because you have to be logged into your channel. And you're going to click on it. Once it's highlighted blue, you're going to go to edit and hit copy. And then go over here where we're at chatting. You're going to click on it and then hit paste. And then you can upload it that way. And so just put it in you can do it the same way as long as you hit copy. You can go to the comments and then just paste it to the comments as well. I'm going to delete this, remove. I don't want them to say anything. But reach out to me in the comments if you have any other questions. just go to my comment section, Melissa, if you have any other questions, and I can kind of walk you through how to paste the link as well. Or you can just kind of type it in if you still have any issues, exactly how it's spelled, and then I can go from there. But guys, thank you for stopping by. Happy to have you guys in my live stream. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather. See you, sister, in a couple of weeks. Bye.